Hi, ladies. It is another Wednesday, and baby, it's time for the lesson of the week. Sister friends, lately I have been thinking about the changes that I want to make in my life. And I realized something really key. I have to change the influences that are around me every day. The lesson of the day is, honey, garbage in, garbage out. What does that mean? So glad you asked. If there is anything in your life that you are looking to change, it starts with your mindset. Have you ever heard of the term stinking thinking? Oh, yeah, baby, it's real. The things that you think materialize over time. And oftentimes we don't even pay attention to the things that we're thinking about. And what's more important than that is the things that we think about unconsciously, the scripts that run in the background of our mind when we think that everything is sound asleep and quiet. These things show up in so many different forms. They can show up in your entertainment, things that you're watching on television. Have you found yourself engaging in unnecessary drama? It's probably the Real Housewives of dot dot dot, if you know what I mean. It comes in forms of radio, the kinds of music that we're listening to. It all influences how we think, the movies we watch, the things that we read. Are we spending too much time scrolling online and reading trash? Or are we taking the time to read things that really, really edify? It's so important that we watch all of that. And here's one that I thought was really, really interesting. What are you laughing at? Girl, what are the things that you think are funny? And why do you think it's funny? And is it something you should really be laughing about? If you're looking to make changes in your life, you've got to change how you think. And it starts with all the things that influence you. Honey, garbage in, garbage out. Not only our entertainment, but what about our friends? What about our acquaintances? Sometimes we even need to check in our family members. Oh, shh, shh, shh. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Sometimes, right? We have to be so careful. I find myself realizing, those people that are influencing my life, those that are speaking in my ear, those that are sharing different things with me. What are they sharing with me? Is it gossip? Is it something that I need to know? Because lately I just decided if it ain't my business, honey, I don't need to know. Because you know what that is? Garbage going in, and I don't need it. And neither do you. We also have to watch the company that we keep. Remember, I just mentioned our friends, our acquaintances, and some family members. There's an old saying, and I swear it rings true. And it goes like this. And if you know it, say it with me. Birds of a feather flock together. Yeah, it's true. You are a mirror of the company you keep. And there's a saying to that one too. And it simply goes, you are the company that you keep. Who are you hanging around? It's so easy for us to say that I am not that person. They're an individual. I'm an individual. Yes. However, remember that we influence one another and think of the reason that you have this person in your life. What value do they bring into the spaces that you occupy? Is it simply enjoying one another? Is it entertaining? Is it edifying? Does it grow you? Does it build you up? Here are the things, if you're wondering, what are these things I should avoid? What if it hits any of these markers? And I'm going to give them to you. One, if it causes or creates unnecessary drama, something to reevaluate. If it causes you to have any sort of setback, be it emotionally, physically, professionally, think about that. If it creates any sort of deterrent to your growth or improvement, if it causes you to be negative, if it creates cynicism, if you find yourself getting into this pattern of gossip, girl, it ain't your business. And if it creates any form of overall stagnation, These are the things you want to avoid. Ladies, we're trying to go to the next level, right? As Sierra said, level up. And I'll tell you what, if you are looking to level up, you are looking to achieve new goals and break down barriers. And if you're looking even to do something as simple as baby, change your language. For example, I want to stop saying anymore, right? It is so important that we remember garbage in, garbage out. And honey, it's time for us to take out the trash. This has been the lesson of the day. I hope you learned something. I hope you feel encouraged. And I want you to know if nobody else tells you today, girl, I love you and I look forward to seeing more of you. Y'all take care.